What's going on, guys? My name is Isaac and welcome back to another Morales motivation video. 10:25 a.m. in the morning. I woke up about 2 hours ago, and I will say I had a heavy breakfast, but it wasn't terrible. I know it's not the greatest breakfast, but it is what it is. And I don't know if you can hear by the noise. I don't know if you can hear by the background, but it's snowing. As you can see, this is my car. I have a compact sedan, and it's pretty low to the ground. You can see it's submerged. But that really has nothing to do with today's video, because I'm sure you guys have seen that series of The Penguin. You can hear the freaking ice trucks. They're scooping up all the snow. Anyways, it's called Encounters at the End of the World. And the videos that are going viral are videos where they're reenacting the penguin. Basically, they were comparing the actual flock of penguins that was surviving, and then there's the one penguin that left the group and lived, despite dying way before every other penguin. And why that's important is because no matter how many times they caught him, or, they were studying him, the penguin kept leaving and said, I'm gonna do my own thing. And he died doing what he loves and what he wants, despite everyone else thinking that was wrong. I'm inside. As you can tell, I cannot see a thing because my glasses are fogged up. But anyways, what I want to do is reenact what the penguin did. Obviously not the dying part. I've always wanted to travel and, do some insane hike, but I live in big old Virginia in the United States of America. And if you know a thing or two about Virginia, yes, we have beautiful landscapes, beautiful hiking spots, but one huge problem. We have to drive everywhere. Now, I'm grateful that I live in Virginia. It's a good place to live. It's just so boring, and I hate living here because of how much driving we have to do. It's not convenient. It's super irritating. It's super angering, all of the above. And now that we have like an insane drop of snow, I want to reenact what I've not been able to do for a while. So I have to walk a mile down the road because there's a nice spot. It's not even really a hike, but with the amount of snow and how far away it is, it's roughly half a mile, which I know is not too much, but it's gonna be harder in like 5 inches of snow, 7 inches of snow. All right. But before I start my journey, I want to do a little something and take a backpack with me for some gear. Unfortunately, though, it is empty. It is full, and fortunately, I can empty it out. So the first thing I'm going to take are my headphones, and you might be thinking to yourself, the whole point is to not take headphones, to enjoy the moment. But I'm going to force myself not to listen to any music, and the reason I'm putting them on in the first place is because, our ears are not the same as our freaking penguin's ears, so they're gonna get cold, right? Other primates like ourselves live in tropical, subtropical areas. They don't live in cold. So it's important to keep my ears warm. There you go. I'm not gonna turn them on at all, just to keep me warm. Next, I'm gonna take maybe 2 or 3 or 6 to 7 bottles of water. Let me get one more. And last but not least, excuse the mess. Everything is messy in my house, in my car. But I'm gonna take my trusty old tripod. All right. The reason I'm breathing so heavily is because, again, my car is on a hill and the snow is super deep. Anyways, let's get to it. All right. Let's go. All right, so you see this? This is all asphalt sidewalk. You can see, look, it's black, right? That's asphalt sidewalk, and it's completely submerged. I mean, that's crazy. So right here to right here, that is all. And I mean, look at that. So as you can tell, it's pretty insane. Where I want to go is not too far, but it's definitely gonna be a challenge considering today's climate. Usually it would take me like 15 minutes to get there, but today I'm not sure. So I'm gonna set a timer starting now. All right, timer is set, and my hands are getting cold already. This is what I'm working with right now, and I want to make a first stop. I want to make a stop at a little river near my house. But considering it's getting pretty cold, I don't want to record for so long and get, I don't know, hypothermia. I'm gonna stop recording for a little until I get there. All right, let's see. I'm super close. You can see my cheeks are really rosy at this point. But here, see some grass. I'm getting close. It really wasn't too far from where I last was recording. You know what's insane? My boogers are freezing. Yes, my boogers. It's crazy. You can still see some cars. I literally saw a Toyota Corolla. You wouldn't expect to see one of those rolling around in front of the right there. You can see this and this. Though that is a unfortunately passed away deer. Yes. Due to the wind, I'm not sure how good of a shot I can get of myself, but thankfully I'm here. Here, look at that. All of that. This is so beautiful when there's snow. In the summertime, there are countless ticks, probably snakes, everything under the sun. I almost tripped and fell because there's rocks over here. Look at that tunnel. Maybe it's haunted. I could get like over 100 million views. Anybody down there? I'm kidding. The stage where my hair is beginning to freeze. You can't really see it, but it feels it. But let's see how good of a shot I can get. Oh. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That's all water. It's frozen water. It's ice, I guess. Look at all these rocks. I gotta hold on to these twigs, I guess. I gotta be careful I don't trip head first. I brought no gloves, no nothing. That's how dedicated I am to this. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. It's especially hard with cowboy boots. I'm gonna try to hold on to this over here. No ice. No snow. Maybe I can get a good shot from here. What do you guys think? I'm gonna get my tripod out and see if I can stand my tripod over here. Okay, let's get it out. I'm gonna step down. Let's see. I'll step down here. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. That's very deep. I don't know if I want to go down there. But let me see if I can step here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, look. Okay, so I can get a good shot from here. It's not moving. All right, how's this? that good? All right, let's see. I'm not gonna be speaking for a little bit so I can get a good clip. Hopefully nobody steals my phone. All right, I'm back, guys. It'll be a video about penguins if I can't tell some penguin facts. I do love animals in general. I'm gonna take these off for a moment. I really do love animals. I'm passionate about animals. I wish I could learn even more about animals. But for now, I can say about the penguin. There are so many species of penguins. They evolved around 60 million years ago from somewhere in New Zealand, somewhere around there. If not New Zealand, then somewhere close by. From flying birds. Yes, they used to be able to fly, but now, no. There are many penguin species. Some of them are Arctic and a lot of them are not. In fact, a lot of them live in hot weathers and like the beach areas in Australia or, you know, places like that. One of the first, if not the first penguin that we know of is called the Waimanu something something. It was a pretty big bird. It evolved around 61, 62 million years ago, somewhere around New Zealand, like I said earlier. But this one was flightless. Summer's getting kind of cold, so I am deciding now to let's get home. All right. If I get 100,000 likes, which I know I'm not, I'm gonna go through this tunnel. Maybe it's haunted, like the Phase Rug tunnel, though I doubt, because this one's tiny. Oh, not gonna go through there. It's evil. What if somebody lives in there? That'd be crazy. More trucks. I'm honestly loving this. This is like really freaking nice. I'm enjoying this so much. I don't care that my feet are freezing. This is the incredible sound of silence. Love it. Eleven, 12 p.m. and as you can tell, nobody else has been walking here besides me. Walking and I stepped on this piece of lumber. Look at that. literally walk on the road. That's how empty it is. You see? Asphalt. This is the sidewalk. There's nobody for miles. Not this way, or that way. I'm finally back home, and I got here in this amount of time. Let me take my freaking boots off. I can't see anything because I took my glasses off. I gotta take literally everything off. I'm gonna take a hot shower and then finish it off cold. Alright guys, it's been a few hours and I know this isn't gonna be like the normal video, but I really enjoyed doing this like so much. And if you want to see more of videos like this, then please do hit that like button. I've seen so many videos just like this one, but you know, obviously way higher quality because the people have like way more subscribers, way more money than I. But what I want to do is I want to explore the world. I want to go hiking. I want to sleep in the Amazon rainforest. I want to swim in the Amazon River. I want to hike, not Mount Everest. I'm never going to freaking do that. But like some snowy mountain. I want to visit cities around the world. I want to see their car scenes, you know, all that. But I'm going to need one favor from you. To like. I want to get a goal. So usually I get around 10 likes, you know. How about we get 20 likes to this video? I know that's a bit of an ask, but I want to say this out loud so one day when I'm averaging like 100,000 likes per video, then I look back at this video and say, I was really asking for 20 likes. Dang. Anyways, do make sure to like, 20 likes, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I do mainly post automotive content, so if you see this video and you subscribe to me from this video, then just know if you like cars, then feel free to check those videos out. Everyone loves them. But besides that, it's been me.